Welcome to America Dreams American Movies, the Gala Adam Awards 2011. First, I want to thank Theater Studies, the chair, Sarah Beckwith, and most especially Miriam Sauls, who has been working on this event tonight with the Gala team. The Gala team came up with this idea for this event, produced it, directed it, wrote it, harassed us all for months about what we were supposed to do. It is entirely a student event, and let's congratulate them. I believe in American movies. They're one of our best gifts to the world. They reflect us and they show us to ourselves not only our dark nightmares, but our most wonderful dreams. We watched a great many movies together, and we read one novel, The Great Gatsby. Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgastic future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch out our arms farther, and one fine morning, you don't understand, I could have had class, I could have been a contender. Here's looking at you, kid. I'm the king of the world. You talking to me? The stuff that dreams are made of. Rosebud. There's no place like home. After all, tomorrow is another day. The films that are nominated for Adam Awards are all student films. They conceived them, they wrote them, they directed them, they produced them, they acted in them, they found the soundtracks, they found the locations, they collaborated, and they created a work of art. They did it the only way you can create art. Art's like making love, making art. It's better if you aren't afraid. It has been a great privilege for me, not so much to teach them what I know about the movies, but to watch them teach each other what they know about the movies. And I want to say to all of them tonight, whether you win, I'm talking to myself too, or whether we lose, remember that not a single Oscar went to The Maltese Falcon, to Blade Runner, to The Manchurian Candidate, to Meet Me in St. Louis, to Psycho, to Rear Window. Not a single nomination went to Charlie Chaplin's City Lights or Modern Times. Not a single nomination to King Kong. No acting Oscar went to John Barrymore or Marilyn Monroe. No directing Oscar ever went to D.W. Griffith, Cecil B. DeMille, Alfred Hitchcock, Kurosawa, Fellini, Antonioni, Godard, Truffaut, Ingmar Bergman, David Lynch, Tim Burton, Spike Lee. The performance of Gene Kelly in Singing in the Rain was not even nominated. Clark Gable in Gone with the Wind didn't win. Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca didn't win. However, for all of us, there was the joy of being a part of these movies, and after all, tomorrow is another day. Welcome to the Adam Awards.
Thank you, Professor Malone. Let's give it up for Professor Malone one more time. Hell, let's give it up for ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second annual American Dreams, American Movies Awards. Did everyone get my urgent email? Yeah, can everyone please take out a pen and paper? We're gonna be having a pop quiz right now. Just kidding.
Cue laughter.
Look around though. There are a lot of people here tonight, a lot of famous faces. Many of them have been featured in great films such as Up in Smoke and Panacea. Others appear as extras randomly in the background of films like Not Another Quidditch Movie and Sorella. All of you have worked very hard, and tonight it's going to be magic. Not Hollywood magic, but we're going to try Duke style. We've got the red carpet, we've got paparazzi, we even have the Blue Devil. What's up? The only way it could be even more Hollywood is if we had been able to book the Freeman Center.
All right, Jim Carrey, we got it. Now let's get on to the real reason why we're here. So without further ado, here are some of the greatest lines from the movies we all know and love.
What'd you do? You shoot your eye out, kid. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. I'm not buying in baseball. Whatever. Rice is long, bitch.
To him, to her. Let's go into this.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Mine to do. What do you want at the butthead?
It's what's on the telephone.
I get older, they stay the same age.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. I am your father. Give this people ear.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Take your sticking paws off me. May the force be with you.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Phone home.
I'm so scared.
Here's Johnny.
No! Wire! Hanger!
A boy's best friend is his mother.
He's a liar!
I see that. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's in the box?
Hello,
What's the most you ever lost in the cartels?
he's looking at you, kid.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Nobody can win in the corner.
You have me at hello.
I'll have what she's got.
Love is never going to be safe and sorry.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
You know how to whistle, just
Snap out of it.
You make me want to be a better man. For lack of a better word, is good.
I'm funny how? I'm funny like I'm a clown.
I was mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. I drink your milkshake.
You can't handle the truth.
Are you going to bark all day, little doggy?
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
I could have been a contender. I'm going to make him an offer again.
You talking to me?
You want to see the most beautiful thing I've ever felt?
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
The first rule of Fight Club is, we do not talk about Fight Club.
About shaking one's head.
This is Sparta!
Say hello to my little friend.
Hasta la vista, baby.
The name for Steve.
I'll be back. Now I break you. I can't break your friend.
Go ahead. Make my day.
I don't come for
Welcome to the party, pal. Are you not entertained? I hate snake shot.
Sweep the leg ball.
That was great. Okay, so to kick off the awards, we would like to present 2 honorary awards. The first is for the Best Duke Student Broadcasting Show, and there's 1 nominee, and coincidentally, 1 winner, and it's being presented to the Duke Business Team. So we have a short clip real quick from the Duke Business Team.
Hello and welcome to the April 3rd edition of the Duke Business Network. I'm Andrea Lutka. Let's recap this week's biggest business and market news.
And so leaders are called upon time and time and time again to sort of develop that possibility. And then it's the responsibility to make it real and speed.
There are 3 big problem areas, as I said during my talk, that need to be addressed over the next couple of decades. Healthcare is one, education is another, and energy is the third.
And I believe countries should work together to grow the global economy, because if the global economy grows, a lot of things take care of themselves. What I worry about is that governments worry about competing with each other.
Not sure. We're into starting with a problem, a really big problem that has, our particular criteria is that it has to make money, it has to have a social purpose.
I believe now that we're in a phase where they're taking it seriously, but only on paper.
Especially with investors, our first iterations of talking about what we're doing, we just talked about our solution, and trying to convey quickly in a digestible way for investors, like why this was a significant problem, why our solution made sense, and how they could actually, why they would give us money, because they're obviously looking to get more back.
But I think the most important thing is to figure out what your purpose is in life.
One of the key things that interns can learn is what's involved in doing something, so that as they go into their professional career, they can have that in their mind before they actually make commitments.
Tenacity is important, staying focused, and I've been open to learning.
I tell you, just keep doing what you're doing. You guys are just an inspiration to us all.
That's all for this week's Duke Business Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Riveting stuff. If someone from the Duke Business Team could please come on stage, we have an award for you guys. The awards tonight, as you can see, maybe you can't see, but are golden apples. Very nice. So the first golden apple goes to our Duke Business Team. You guys would like to say a few words for an acceptance speech?
Thank you so much. So we just launched this show this semester, and it would not be successful. We already produced about 10 episodes. We have a weekly business newscast, and we also have interviews and panel discussions. And I just want to thank everyone on the team for the great work, for joining the team and then putting the effort to make it a success. First, I want to thank all the people on the research team who write news stories every week, even when they are working hard on preparing midterms sometimes. And I wanted to thank all the people on the business development team for landing all the great interviews for us. And of course, I want to thank all the interviewees who agreed to be interviewed for us and offer great insights and help facilitate the business communication at Duke. Thank you, guys.
The second honorary award of the night is for Best Stage Adaptation. And the nominees are Dollar and a Dream by members of Duke University's Theater Studies 138. Julie Taymor's Spider-Man, the Broadway production. Colin Quinn's Long Story Short, the off-Broadway production. And the winner is Dollar and a Dream, based on short stories by F. Scott Fitzgerald, Ernest Hemingway, and Willa Cather, created and produced by the members of Duke University's Theater Studies 138. Do we have any members in the audience? Can we please show a quick clip?
Honori's the reason I'm still here. She's the reason I tried rehab in the first place. Tried everything. But I lost my job and the bills, they just kept coming. I couldn't hold it together. Hey, Mullins isn't hiring, is he?
I hope not. I need this job.
We don't. Come on, Paul, you'd be so much better. Why are you still at this stuff?
And it's only temporary, man. You know, when all things get said and done, you know, my name's gonna be on Broadway someday.
This is my life and my body. Just because you're willing to throw away your dreams doesn't mean I am. I have an audition in a few days. If I get that...
If you get that, then you can ask them to wait a little while.
I'm sick of waiting.
You say that. You wanted this baby as much as I did.
I did. I don't know anymore.
What, you want to rob him? This guy's got some diamonds. His hotel's safe. These are blood diamonds, Michael. This guy's not some poor sap. So that sounds dangerous. I can't do that. I can get in trouble again. I can get caught up on the stuff. That's the...
Quick, quiet, flawless.
What about me?
You vacuum the hall and make sure that... Here, take this.
Jesus, Duncan, what is this? Where do you get this from?
You never know with these kind of jobs. Just take it. If anyone comes up, just wave it around, maybe it'll buy some time.
Michael, what are you doing? You promised me never again.
It's just one hit, just to get us back on our feet. We need the money.
It was never about the money, Michael.
No. Don't throw like that.
Son of a bitch. All right, let's do it.
Charlie. See you around.
See you around, kid.
Well, this is a really tough category. It was a class collaboration. We actually ended up putting the show together in 5 hours, so it's a big accomplishment. Thanks to everyone in the class. And where is anyone here?
Thank you, Professor Malone.
And for helping us put it together. You really deserve the biggest applause in this. So, also, if you like stage productions and are here for graduation weekend, you should come see Aida in this theater. Friday and Saturday of graduation weekends, 8 o'clock on Friday and 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock on Saturday.
Don't worry, we'll send out another email with all that information. Congratulations to those two groups for their great work. Now on to the real stuff, now that that wasn't. I would like to introduce the first two trailers of the night. Both stem from the gangster genre. The first is from the film The Prodigal Son, which I hear is a favorite for Best Picture. The second is from Sorella, and the video clip is also a commercial for Maybelline and Kay Jewelers.
I heard it all the time. It's not personal. Only business. But did I know what it meant? Nah. In my worst nightmares, and all the old war stories that God used to tell, I really didn't see this coming.
The Monaquinos, let's die. Yes, sir.
Revive the world. People still getting since 1967. But there's a new project. When I say it's time.
Perhaps we can make a trade.
I want your son.
Daddy. We'll take care of it within the family. You have my word.
Let's give them another round of applause. Both were great films that have been nominated for multiple awards tonight. Now I'd like to bring to the stage the lovely Maureen Pulligan.
By far the best looking presenter of the night, Dan. You think one of her favorite films is The Graduate?
I don't know, let's find out.
What was her name? Mrs. Robinson? Thank you very much. I'm here to present the award for the Best Film Title. Now Shakespeare, who is one of my favorite authors, along with Michael Malone, has said, "A rose by any other name would smell as sweet," as Juliet say that. I think that this award realizes that Shakespeare is wrong, that in fact titles can be, and the name of something can mean everything. I myself got, on simply a single book title, got a Guggenheim Fellowship, a job at Duke University, and I'm hoping to sell it, to get the movie sale tonight, maybe. It's a great title, but you have to come and talk to me to find out what it is. And I haven't written a bit of the book yet. I'm waiting for the movie to be made. The nominees for the Best Film Title are Not Another Quidditch Movie, Running Wild, Sorella, Panacea, Unknown Glory, and Up in Smoke. And the winner is Not Another Quidditch Movie.
This is the first win for Not Another Quidditch Movie. 9 nominations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my group, my team. And it was a long journey to come up with this title. I think we had a lot floating around. Before this, it was 99 Problems and a Snitch Ate One. But take your pick. I'm glad we won. Thank you.
Thank you guys. And our next clip is Uplifted, which I hear PBS is considering picking up as a challenge to Fox's Glee.
I'm just at a point in my life where I'm over it.
Olivia, please don't do this again.
So you got a whole 5 boys, 6 playing that ground.
You know, just girlfriend issues.
Girlfriend?
Nothing will cure a broken heart like a musical.
My grandpa's in the chorus. I sometimes watch him practice. What about you?
Okay, let's give them another round of applause for uplifting. All right, quick poll of the audience. How many of you actually watch Glee? Raise your hand, don't be ashamed. There's some more guys out there who should be raising their hands, I know. It's all right, you don't have to admit it. Okay. All right, our next presenter couldn't be with us tonight because he's working in Connecticut. Presenting Best Director is Jim Calhoun from the University of... Oh, actually, I'm sorry, I apologize. Presenting Best Director is Duke's very own 4-time national champion, Coach K, via video.
Hi, I'm Mike Krzyzewski, and I'm the director. In fact, I'm the best director of the men's basketball program here at Duke University. Obviously, I'm the only director, so I win the award every year. Tonight, although I cannot be with you, and I apologize for that, it's my distinct honor to talk to you about the nominees for Best Director for the 2011 American Dreams American Movies Award. And it's an honor for me to do this. Certainly the role of the director is to get the talents of everyone on his or her team to blend. You know, when you have blend, something really good can happen. And this year's nominees did a terrific job of blending the talents of all their team members. And so it's my honor tonight to show you the nominees for Best Director for 2011 American Dreams American Movies Awards tonight.
Let's give it up for Coach K. And the nominees for Best Director: Danny Potter for Prodigal Son, Sabrina Butt, Brandon Canetti, Christopher Pollock, Joanna Valk, Will Mello, Colby Johnson, and Andrew Kleist for Running Wild. Evan Klein for Sorella, Joe Wilson for Panacea, Katie Pateos and Michael DiPolito for Up in Smoke, Gabby McKee and Samantha Sheft for Not Another Quidditch Movie. And the Adam goes to Joe Wilson for Panacea. This is the first team for Panacea for 999.
First of all, I just want to thank Coach K for his rousing and motivating words. Really captivating stuff. I want to thank everyone who voted. I feel like the prettiest girl at the dance right now, so I just want to thank everyone for that. Yeah, but honestly, I couldn't have done it without, obviously, Meryl, my producer, who's incredible, the actors, Joe, Aaron, Tripp, and numerous others who really were there day in and day out, as well as our editors and our film crew of Eric and Lauren. So I just wanted to thank everyone. Good job, guys.
Congratulations to Joe Wilson. Our next film is a murder mystery filmed at the Belmont, which ironically does not seem that far-fetched. Our next clip is Up in Smoke. Coming soon to a Belmont apartment near you. Our next presenter needs no introduction, if you've ever been to class. Michael Malone, who's presenting the award for Best Original Screenplay. Give it up for Professor Malone.
It's sort of interesting who out there doesn't recognize me. All right, the nominees for Best Original Screenplay, and I love that I'm getting to do this award, because before there is anything else, there are words on paper. There are writers. And just because nobody wants you on the set after the script is written doesn't mean they could shoot 110 blank pieces of paper. The nominees for Best Original Screenplay are Catherine Hudak and Aaron Malone Smoke. Are we related? For Not Another Quidditch Movie. Joseph Finneson, Mark Caiello, Will Chen, and Andrew Kleiss for Running Wild. Jonathan Palgan, Alice Chen, Amanda Valdez, and Nick Blank for Up in Smoke. Joe Wilson, Albania Concepcion, and Javi Mikio for Panacea. Risa Daniels, Alex Aben, Alex Chumney, and Stephanie Patterson for Sorella. And Christina Martimus, Henri Klina, and Fred Saba for The Prodigal Son. And the Adam Award goes to Jonathan Palgan, Alice Chen, Amanda Valdez, and Nick Blank for Up in Smoke.
This is the first film for Up in Smoke after 10 nominations.
Wow. I really didn't plan a speech. No, it was a lot of fun writing the script with these guys. You know, we came up with the idea probably really late in the process, considering how we heard how everyone was like done with their film before we even started ours. So, no, these guys, we did a really good job. Amanda, Alice, and Nick put in a lot of effort, and we all worked very well together. And I just want to thank our team also. You guys did a great job putting our script to perfect work, the actors, the cast, and the directors, just everyone, the producers, and it was a real big pleasure. And this was honestly our vision of the script. This is exactly what we wanted to get on the screen, and Thanks for voting for us.
Thank you guys. Let's give it up for them once again. I think you guys are going to enjoy the next clip. The next film is self-titled, What We Always Do Here at Duke, Keeping It Classy. Let's welcome to the stage beloved Duke professor, Dr. David Malone.
Best editing. Steven Spielberg once said, films are not made on the set, they are made in the editing room. What is cut from a film is even more important than what's left in. Take the greatest of all American films, Casablanca, with its iconic line, "We'll always have Paris." You know that line, part of the fabric of American dreams and American movies, delivered by the vulnerable hero Rick to the beautiful heroine Elsa. But what would we think of Elsa had the editors left the original line in the film? The original line, "We'll always have Paris, Rome, Venice, Madrid." I'll tell you what we'd think. We'd think it was our romantic angel Elsa was just another hookup. It's the film's editors who saved Elsa. So tonight, here on this stage, we celebrate best editing. The nominees are Danny Plotter, Chanel Hopper, Zach Jones for The Prodigal Son, Brandon Panett, Will Mello, Colby Shannonfeld for Running Wild, Rashid Gasson, Stephanie Gandelman for Up in Smoke, Jasmine Aldridge, Kami Arul Raja for Panacea, Adam DeWolf, Guillaume Vandershoe for Mike Rebuck for Sorella, Jake Stausch, Rachel Whitney, Robbie Kelly for Not Another Quidditch Movie. And the winner is Rashid Racine and Stephanie Gondelman, Up in Smoke.
This is the second win for Up in Smoke after 10 nominations.
Keep this brief. I just want to say thank you for everyone for voting for us. Me and Stephanie had a lot of fun editing this film. I want to give a special shout out to the mystery team. You guys are pretty awesome. And thanks to Professor Malone for teaching us an awesome class. All right, thanks guys.
Give it up for Dr. Malone and Up in Smoke. And the next clip is from the movie Behind Enemy Lines. Everyone take cover. Correction, Unknown Glory.
I also want to be clear about what we will not be doing. The United States is not going to deploy ground troops into Libya. And we are not going to use force to go beyond a well-defined goal.
Yes, sir. Watching the report right now. It's the only option. We have to neutralize their AAW capabilities. They'll be out in under 24 hours. It's classified at the top level. No one will ever know they're there. No one can ever know they're there. What do you mean one man left behind? We'll have to go in and bring him home.
What's your name, man?
This isn't working. You can't just don't talk. So try something more persuasive.
With us tonight, we have the lovely Sarah Beckwith, who's the chair of the Theater Studies Department. Let's give it up for her, and she'll be presenting Best Costume Design.
Wow. When people hear the word filmmaking, they tend to picture film sets and large cameras, often overlooking the important role of the costumes. So many people seem to forget that the right suit can make or break a character. Just think what would happen if Marlon Brando came to the set of The Godfather with a purple tie and a lime green suit. Costume designers are the unsung heroes of the filmmaking world, and tonight, one film will be honoured for its impressive eye for fashion with the Adam Gala Award for the Best Costume Design. So here are the nominees. Prodigal Son, Running Wild, Sorella, Unknown Glory, Don't Go Down Under, and Not Another Quidditch Movie. And the award goes to Running Wild.
This is the first film for Running Wild with 11 nominations.
Pretty exciting here. We all sort of design our own costumes. My dad to thank for having a lot of L.O. Bean in the attic, and for being able to grow a real robust mustache. Thanks for liking our flannel. It was really fun.
And now, a clip from the movie that has already taken home Best Director, Panacea.
This is real life. You can't just go running off with some girl.
I'm telling you, man, she's the one. I've never met anyone like her. She's got this look. I can't get over it. When my tour's over, I'm bringing her home.
You really think a girl like that's gonna fit in Ames, Iowa? Get out of here, kid.
She'll fit in wherever we end up. Hell, I'll stay here for her.
You'll stay here? In the dark trenches of
telling you, man, she's special.
We've known each other a long time, Walker. Fight for space in the lunch lines, to fight for our country in this wasteland. We've seen a lot of things, but never thought I'd see the day you fell this hard for some girl.
I'm telling you, man, her look. What the hell are you doing? Natasha! Get down here! You've got an obligation, Walker! You're a Marine, goddammit! A Marine!
Next up, we're going to be having the lovely Blue Devil coming down to present an award. I'd like to have my lovely assistant, Jess Thompson, come out here and assist the Blue Devil in this act of magic. Are you excited to be here tonight? Do you know what the Adams Gala stands for? Wow. I did not know that the Adams stood for that. What's that? You'd like me to read the nominees? And the nominees for the best visual effects are The Prodigal Son, Running Wild, Up in Smoke, Panacea, Bloodborne, and Not Another Quidditch Movie. You have a headache? And the winner is Up in Smoke!
This is the third night tonight for Up in Smoke after 10 nominations.
Thanks, guys. Again, thanks to our team. You guys are amazing. We love you. And woo! Thank you.
Our next two clips come from the comedy genre. The first is about a subpar UNC student who probably wanted to go to Duke but couldn't get in, and happened to be too stupid to know the bus system over at UNC and was fortunate enough to end at Duke. The Newbie. Our second film, Get It Done, tackles Duke's unofficial graduation requirements. So without further ado, here they are.
What's up?
Hey, dumbass, get off the horse.
As good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
Our next presenter, Michelle Sung, the new young trustee, could not be in attendance tonight because she's out of town for a job interview. That's right, folks. You elected a young trustee who still is not... No, just kidding. She's actually going to law school. But anyway, here she is to present the award for Best Music.
Good evening. My name is Michelle Stone, and I'm this year's Young Trustee-elect. I'm so sorry that I can't be there to be sharing this moment with you in person, but nevertheless, I'm so pleased to be sharing this year's American Dreams and American Movies nominees for Best Music. Music is a really important choice when filming films. For example, would Star Wars be so iconic without its signature soundtrack? And would the iconic footage of Kyle Singler getting buckets be so successful without B.O.B.'s I Got the Magic playing in the background? I don't think so. So without further ado, these are the nominees for Best Music.
Before I list the nominees for Best Music, I'd just like to say, hasn't the food been great tonight? Let's give it up for the food team. And the nominees for Best Music are Catherine Ross and Brenda McNiff for Uplifted, Rashid Yassin for Up in Smoke, Brandon Canetti, Will Mello, Colby Schoenfeld for Running Wild, Guillaume Van Der and Mike Rebuck for Sorella, Charlie Rodman and Cedric Stapleton for Unknown Glory, and Can I Graduate? You guys really don't want to know who won, do you? No. I'll be back in a minute. And the winner is Guillaume Van Der and Mike Rebuck for Sorella.
This is the first time for Sorella having 8 nominations.
It's Guillaume Van Der Shirt.
So I don't really have a speech, and I don't really know why I'm up there because the rest of my team did most of the work on the film. So I'd really like to thank them for putting together such a great thing. Thanks a lot.
So, Beirut, what the heck is that? Like beer pong or something? Anyway, here's a clip from Beirut.
Did I ever tell you about my 22nd birthday?
You mean the one where the guy lost the beer pong tournament and ruined Duke's alcohol policy?
Yeah. There's something I didn't tell you about. It was me. I got us a rematch.
You're gonna play him again in beer pong?
Us. You. You're gonna play.
What?
I just want to keep your rivals for me. And I know you can make this happen. All you have to do is play. He's not as good as everyone says. Let's get started right now.
a battle between good and evil.
This year, we thought it would be special to combine the category of Best Supporting Actor and Actress to break down the gender gap. So we'd like to have up to the stage the Duke men's basketball team, Kyrie Irving, Ryan Kelly, Josh Hairston, and Casey Peters to present Best Supporting Actor/Actress.
Bring it on up here.
How you guys doing tonight? Enjoying the show so far? To be completely honest with you, Coach K kind of stole my speech. I was going to talk about the blending and the team. I don't know what else to say now. I guess we'll just say that we were fortunate enough to have some really good supporting actors on our basketball team. So now we're going to show you some supporting actors and actresses from this year's films. Here's Kyrie Irving.
I got this. Hold on. Mike Malone and Maureen Quilligan from Uplifted. Andrew Kleiss from Running Wild. Okay. Albania Conception from Panacea. Kyle Singler from Not Another Quidditch Movie. Thomas Mackay from Up in Smoke.
And me from Get It Done. I'm going to assume that I didn't win.
And the award goes to Michael Malone and Maureen Quilligan.
This is the first time that they up open.
I think Kyle's being a very, very good sport. And I'd also like to say that it's clearly important to be short when you're supporting other people.
We want to thank the Uplifted team, the writers, the directors, the actors. They did a wonderful job. It was fun to be in their musical. Thank you very much. There are no small parts. There are just small actors.
Uplifted must have really wanted to get an A.
Yeah, they did.
Our next presenter is Dean Sue, who will present Best Actress. In reference to her vision for the future of Duke, our presenter was once quoted as saying, "Shooters 2, a notorious off-campus nightclub, will no longer exist, as it will have lost its liquor license. In its place will be a giant smoothie bar, Quenchers 2, with meditation, massage, acupuncture, and yoga." But seriously, all jokes aside, have you seen the woman? She's in incredible shape for her age. If you ever find yourself out at 6 a.m., no, seriously, she's awesome.
I don't know what to say. I really don't. But I am looking forward to Shooters 2 going down the tubes. Anyway, I had the good fortune last year of attending this ceremony and giving out an award. And frankly, my presentation, I know President Broadhead is here and I hate to use poor language, but my presentation sucked. So this year when I was asked to return, I decided to really put some effort into this and to make certain that I gave the real recognition that should be given to the Best Actress Award. So I did what any good scholar would do. I went to Wikipedia and found out a lot about the Academy Awards and the Best Actress Award that is associated with the Academy Awards. I learned that, for instance, it's really not called, or was not originally called the Best Actress Award. It was called Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role. I can see you were stimulated by that. Let's try something else here. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to Wikipedia. Anyway, a couple of other things about the Best Actress Award. The actress with the most awards was Katharine Hepburn, who had 4. The actress with the most nominations was Meryl Streep, who had 13. The actress with the most nominations without ever winning was Deborah Kerr. She had 6. The oldest winner at the age of 80, which is about how old I'm feeling right now after that introduction, was Jessica Tandy. The youngest nominee was Keisha Castle-Hughes, and the youngest winner was Marlee Matlin. But the thing that I found most interesting, and this is true, about the winners of the Academy Award, particularly the Best Actress Award, is that there was a study done in 2001 by a couple of medical doctors, internists, and they found that those who have won Academy Awards have actually gained in their life expectancy. Winning an Academy Award increases a performer's stature and therefore adds to their longevity because they just feel so much better about themselves. According to Wikipedia, formal education is not the only way to improve health, and strict poverty is not the only way to worsen health. The main implication is that high status may be linked to lower mortality rates, even at very impressive levels of achievement. So on that note, our nominees for Best Actress tonight are Bria Barker from Up in Smoke, Chloe Rockow from Not Another Quidditch Movie, Erin Patel from Panacea, Joanna Volk from Running Wild, Linnea Pappas from Keeping It Classy, Karen Wilmer from Beirut. And the winner tonight of Best Actress, and the one predicted to live the longest, is Joanna Volk.
This marks tonight's second win for Running Wild after 11 nominations.
I really don't know what to say. Thank you for the writers and directors and co-stars for helping us reach that fairy tale dream house, farmland. And thank you for the editors of the trailer, Shay Bastian and Lauren Coleman, and Elizabeth McIntosh and Kathy Turner, who are here to support me. Thank you.
I seem to have misplaced my broomstick. I see a broomstick. In all seriousness, our next clip comes from not another Quidditch movie, coming to a great hall near you. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Mineta cannot be here tonight. Unfortunately, he's busy dealing with an off-campus altercation involving the Duke Quidditch team and the Duke Chess Club. You'll be receiving an email shortly. Please do not be alarmed. There are only broomsticks. Anyway, via video, here is Larry Mineta to present the award for Best Actor.
Recognizes the most outstanding actor in a performance in film. This year, some of you will have the honor of joining the ranks of Dustin Hoffman, Marlon Brando, Gary Cooper, and the many other high achievers. And this year, we have an opportunity to honor someone from Duke who has reached that same pinnacle. This will be awarded at the Adam Gala event, and this year's nominees are
the moment you've all been waiting for. The nominees for Best Actor are Guillaume. I will get it by the end of the night. From Sorella. Colby Johnson from Running Wild. Joe Adute from Panacea. Jonathan Palgon from Up in Smoke. August Campbell from Keeping It Classy. And Leah Roth from The Newbie. I don't know if you guys are ready. And the winner is Colby Johnson from Running Wild.
This is the third tonight for Running Wild after 11 nominations.
I guess I'd like to thank Professor Malone for a great class. It was really good. And I had fun doing it. Thanks.
So Dan, do you remember how funny it was to ice people last year?
Yes, I did.
Do you also remember how it stopped being funny back in August?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, here's the clip from Can I Graduate?
I'm so glad I got all my graduation requirements done. It is unreal to graduate this week.
Wait, we actually have to do those?
Just like the world is ours. We're tearing it apart. You know we're superstars. We are who we are. We're
bring up a special guest, Claire Conceição, professor of the Theater Studies Department, to present a special award, the Critics' Choice Award for Classic Revival of a Genre.
Thank you. I was honored when my wonderful student Jessica Thompson and my wonderful colleague Michael Malone asked me to present this special award tonight. I also think that Guillaume van der Schuren should get the award for most mispronounced name tonight. And Professor Malone said at the beginning of the evening that Hollywood films, American movies, are one of the greatest gifts that the United States has given to the world. And I wanted to echo that. I also think it's great gifts to us, and that this class is a great gift to our community. I've sat in on some of Professor Malone's lectures, and I've learned so much from this course, not just about American movies, but American history, and what makes Americans special and our humanity across generations. And I've told some of the students in this class, and I want to tell you all tonight, that if you've never had a conversation with your grandparents about their favorite American films, I urge you to do that. You will learn so much about your grandparents' histories and lives and the events that they lived through and what makes them the special people they are. So please have that conversation with your grandparents if you've never done that. So tonight, it's a very special award. The Critics' Choice Award honors a film that pays tribute in an imaginative and innovative way to a classic genre of popular American movies. The 2011 Adams Award for Critics' Choice goes to Gangster 1 for The Prodigal Son.
This is the first win for The Prodigal Son as their 6th nomination.
Appreciate it, critics. That's but anyways, this funny thing happened. We put the film up and showed all you guys, and about a week later, there was this news article online about this actually happened. That they solved this murder of this son. His dad had okayed his death because he'd accidentally killed the rival drug lord's son. And so I just think it's such a point that life is always imitating art. And so we appreciate it, guys. This has been such a wonderful class to work with everybody in my group and Michael Malone and everybody else. The films were wonderful. So thank you, guys.
Our next clip comes from the Western genre, from the film Running Wild, which has been racking up all the awards tonight.
Before we present the last award and bring up our last presenter, I'd just like to tell you how much of a royal pain it has been to get him to come here tonight. But after working very hard with him and his office, we've secured him, and we're very gracious that he was able to leave his dinner early to be with us tonight, and we're really happy that he's here with us. So we'd like to give President Broadhead a big round of applause, everyone.
Yes, indeed.
secured. I am hosting a high-level dinner at this very time. And not only that, there is a famous speaker who's giving a speech, but I am missing it. But here I am. I'm about to give the award that will be the crescendo of the evening, but first I'll drag it out by saying, this is a bittersweet moment for me. Bitter? Why? I cannot believe I was not even nominated for Best Supporting Actor for my heartbreaking performance as the dying godfather. What was lacking in the performance? In the review I wrote of my performance, I said, a heartbreaking work of staggering genius. But if I had to lose it to anybody, I must say it was a little eased by losing it to Michael and Maureen. You guys may not know, Maureen and I, the first jobs we ever had out of graduate school, we had together. So we've been friends like since we were about 2 years older than anybody in this room, and Michael as well. And I would just hail them, and Michael, you're the head of this course. You're a person who just every day of your life underlines that that serious knowledge and fun are completely compatible with each other, and when they seem not to be, there's one of them you're not getting right. So my salute to you. It is a sweet night for me because though full of personal grief, it's just so fun to see that if you put 3 Duke students together, they can cook up something and just run with it. And just the way individual talent gets multiplied and builds and builds and builds on itself, leading to the 5 contestants this evening for the nominee for Best Picture. The nominees for Best Picture are The Prodigal Son, Running Wild, Sorella, Panacea, Up in Smoke, and Not Another Quidditch Movie. Now there's an elegant way that James Franco and people otherwise reminiscent of myself open envelopes. And the winner is Panacea.
This is the second win for Panacea after 9 nominations.
So it's really important to me that our whole group come up here because I really felt like this was a huge team effort. Everyone paying attention to my 40 million emails and phone calls at like 7 in the morning to go meet at Park. So thank you Joe for wanting to make a serious movie and convincing everyone to do it. We wouldn't have done it without you, and for actors for being there super early in the morning and until 7 o'clock at night and all over Durham. We went everywhere, oh God. And Albie and Javi writing the script, and for everyone just being really creative all the time at all of the things that we did. Jasmine for staying up until 3 in the morning on multiple nights to finish it. Eric and Lauren for filming everything, and this is a great group. So.
So I don't know how many of you are familiar with Sabrosura or were able to make it for their salsa sectionals a couple of weekends ago. But if you didn't, you're in luck, because tonight we have a special guest performance by Sabrosura. Give it up.
I'd like to thank Sabasura and our very own Albie. Let's give it up another round of applause. And thank you to all of our wonderful guest speakers tonight. I can't believe the evening's over. It feels like yesterday that we began this class. Yeah, it's been a really great experience, and it's wonderful to have you all, and I'm really proud of all the work that everyone's done in this class. Let's give a hand for everyone in this class. The work of this gala tonight would not be possible without the gala team. So at this time, I'd like to call up the whole entire gala team. Let's give a round for the gala team. I'd just like to thank everyone in the gala team for all the hard work and dedication they've put in for the last couple of months. It's really extraordinary. Thank you. And we'd like to bring up Professor Malone. Without Professor Malone, this would all not be possible. Thank you. This golden apple symbolizes the hard work of every single student in the class. All the dedication, all the hard moments, all the downfalls, all the best moments. So we'd like to present this golden apple to Professor Malone on behalf of the class.
As I said at the beginning of this beautiful evening, for which we thank the gala team so much, it really was a magic evening, that it's been a privilege to learn from you this term. Thank you. And remember, this is Duke. Keep on dreaming.
Thank you, everyone. We'd like to welcome everyone to go to the after party at the Dello. There'll be the rest. We have so much food left. So please come to the Dello and enjoy the wonderful food that our food team has put together, and join us for a few drinks and to catch up. And happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Thank you.